So fix that. My name's Michaela Taylor. In grade 8, I was diagnosed with ADD. I believed it at first because it was a professional telling me, and they know what they're talking about. So I went on medication for that, and it wasn't helping in any way. I was still just as distracted and unmotivated as I was before. So a couple of years later, I got a second opinion, and they said that it could be ADD or it could be depression. So we went for a third opinion, and they said it was definitely depression and that I should either go on medication or see a therapist. So I decided that I was going to go to see a therapist because I was terrified of going on medication. I think the problem with me with the medication at first was that I was afraid that if I went on medication, it was admitting I had a problem. And so with the therapy and everything, it was going well for a while. And I graduated high school on time and ended up going away to college. And in college, I thought it was what I wanted to do, the program, and it wasn't. It ended up not being what I thought it was at all. And it bummed me out, and I was skipping classes and hiding out in my room, basically. And I ended up dropping out and coming back home. And when I came back home, I was looking for a job or something to do, because your parents, my parents warned me that if we weren't in school, we were going to have to pay rent and everything like that. So I was just trying to find a job so I could do that. And it was harder than I thought it would be. And I ended up getting really depressed and just I was in a rut. So I ended up going back to a therapist, and I ended up going on medication, finally. And it was okay, but a couple weeks later, I ended up in the hospital for being suicidal. And it was a hard time for me, but I got into this 4-week program where you actually went to the hospital and you were with a bunch of other people like you. And it was just really nice, for the first time I didn't feel alone, and it helped a lot, but of course it was only 4 weeks. So after the 4-week program, I felt so motivated that I went off medication and I moved back to Kingston, where I dropped out of school. So I ended up working in Kingston for about a year, and decided that once again I wasn't happy with the cycle I was living and moved back home to Ottawa. So that's kind of where I'm at now, and I was just actually recently diagnosed with being bipolar. Now, a lot of it fits, but some things don't fit about it, and I'm just tired of hearing all these different, oh, you're depressed, you're ADD, you're bipolar. And I guess in the end, it really doesn't matter what I am to me. I'm on medication, and I'm just trying to figure out who I am right now and what I want to do. And for that, I'm actually going to a life coach, and it's really helping me. And I say "and" a lot. I'm sorry, but I also say "but" a lot. I said "but." I guess that's where I'm right now, and I'm happy at the moment. I'm figuring out everything, and that's why I decided to do these videos, is because it's a lot easier than writing in a journal, first of all, and I just want, I want to find people that are like me, that have been through a rough time and are just fighting through it, and you're not alone. So that was the purpose of these videos, and hopefully there will be more. So, bye.